Don't blink, folks, because this game could be over before you know it. Welcome to today's 5-over exhibition match. I'm your host, Mark Nicholas, and though the distance might be short, the game is long on excitement. This is a hard surface, and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss. You had to bat first, there was no issue there. This looks the most beautiful pitch. Even covering of grass, it's firm, it should bounce evenly, should come onto the bat. Oh, I can see a mountain of runs.
So, we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. The sweeper picks up. Just one run. That came off the pads. Umpires signalling that as leg byes. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. He's got it into the gap. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
An early wicket is something you strive for. You have your team meetings, you prepare all morning. That will put pressure back on the batsman.
He's gone for a duck.
It is a long old walk back when you've made a duck. Quack, quack.
Hit straight to a fielder. That really is a suicidal run out.
What a mess. A total shambles. He left his partner high and dry. Oh, that's a long walk back when you failed. The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Out.
Oh, that went right through him. It's as if he misjudged the pace. It'll seem like a mile back to that pavilion after getting out so cheaply.
Played into the gap.
Well, the bowler can't really complain about that. It's a poor line and being suitably punished.
And the end of the over. He's worked that into the gap. That's 2 more runs on the board. It's high in the air. Super catch that. That was really well judged. It went a long way up.
It took an age to come down. It came down with snow on it. Well, he wasn't there for long, and the score proves it. Nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
There it goes. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Gone, caught.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
This was how the wicket fell. That looked really nasty, and I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings.
Yep, he does play that shot really well, and of course it brings him a lot of runs.
Marvellous stuff. Big shout for that one. He didn't stray far from his crease, but that was all the keeper needed.
Oh, good stuff. He just had a split second to respond. Oh, that's a long walk back when you failed.
He's really given that a whack. 6 runs. Let's see the action replay of that. And the end of the over.
Demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence. No, the bowler won't be happy about that. Huge! That is huge! Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. There's barely a member of this huge crowd that's left his seat. Everybody staying absolutely still in anticipation of what is to come. It's been a terrific game so far. We expect more in this second innings. Here's Richie Bennett.
Thanks, Mark. Welcome back to the cricket ground for this next session of play. Hit straight to a fielder. Turned off his hips. The sweeper picks up. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? Never looked like being a run there.
Well, that's just throwing wickets away. You cannot afford to throw wickets away. He was nowhere near making his grab.
He's gone for a duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
He was pushing his luck a little there. They turned that into 2. That's good running.
The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
Steered expertly into the gap. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that.
That is massive.
looked as if he was home to me. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Clean bowl.
That's a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying all over the oche.
Trot is the new batsman.
Well, a player of this class playing completely down the wrong line. It's made a terrible mess of the stumps too.
Trot is out for a duck.
A first baller, that is just so embarrassing, and rest assured there'll be a few comments from the crowd as he heads back towards the pavilion.
This was the end of the innings for Trot.
Butta Dipanar is facing.
That's gone a long way.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant! Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Comprehensively bowled.
Good, he can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
We can have a look at that again. He gave that some fearsome hammer.
Just a little chip over the infield and beautifully placed.
He's got it into the gap. Foolish running. That's simply throwing wickets away.
They can't afford that kind of thing, throwing wickets away like that. Well, he wasn't there for long, and the score proves it.
Let's see the action replay of that. Hit straight to a fielder. That really is a suicidal run out.
There was never a run there, never. You sensed it from the off. I can't even believe they tried it.
This was how the forced off the back foot. Fielded by the man out, long on. Oh, that must have been close. They've turned that into 2, that's good running.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Fielded by the man out, long on. Direct hit would have got him. They've turned that into 2, that's good running. Play it away with comfort. They've rocketed back past the bowler.
No, that's not great bowling, to be honest. I don't think the captain will be too happy with that.
Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
Oh, it's a monster. And they've clinched victory here in this limited overs match. Well, on behalf of Richie Beto and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time for more of our very special cricket coverage.